we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1969 Washington quarter. A specific version of this coin has become one of the most sought-after pieces in numismatic history. Let's explore what makes this quarter so special and how you can identify one. First, let's talk about the basics. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1969, millions of these quarters were in circulation. But not all quarters are created equal. Enter the 1969 S-proof Washington quarter. What makes this coin incredibly valuable is a minting error, a double die obverse. This means that some of the elements on the front of the coin, like the date and the inscription "In God We Trust," appear doubled. This rare error has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Here's what you need to look for. Notice the doubling on the date and the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This doubling is what sets this coin apart from the rest and skyrockets its value into the millions. One such example of this rare find was sold at auction for over $100,000. And who knows, with the increasing interest in coin collecting and the rarity of this error, the value could continue to climb. So, how can you tell if your 1969 quarter is worth a fortune? First, you'll need a good magnifying glass or a microscope. Carefully examine the coin for any signs of doubling on the front. If you think you have a 1969 S-proof quarter with the double die error, it's best to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Here are some of the top coin grading services you can trust: PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, and ANAX, American Numismatic Association Certification Service. Getting your coin professionally graded can not only confirm its authenticity but also increase its market value. Finally, this value is $7 million. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The key to finding a valuable 1969 Washington quarter lies in identifying the 1969 S-proof version with the doubled die obverse. If you come across one of these, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Welcome back to our channel, coin enthusiasts. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. Today, we have a truly incredible story about a 25-cent coin that could potentially be worth a fortune. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, these quarters have been produced in massive quantities, but in 1970, something extraordinary happened. So, what makes the 1970 Washington quarter so special? It all boils down to a rare error during its production. Some of these quarters were mistakenly struck on proof planchets intended for the San Francisco Mint, resulting in a unique and highly valuable error coin. Let's take a closer look. One way to identify this rare 1970 quarter is by checking for any doubling in the inscriptions, particularly on the date and the mint mark. But the most definitive marker is the presence of a small S mint mark, indicating it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. This particular error is known as a proof coin struck on a standard circulation planchet. These proof coins typically have a mirror-like finish and are struck multiple times for sharper details, but a few escaped into circulation. One of these rare coins was sold at auction for an astounding $35,000, and another is rumored to have fetched close to $1 million. But why are collectors willing to pay so much? Well, the rarity and the condition of the coin play a huge role in its value. Collectors are always on the lookout for mint errors and unique specimens to add to their collections. The 1970 Washington quarter with this specific error is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in numismatic history. Finding one of these rare quarters might seem like a long shot, but it's definitely worth checking your old change or that jar of coins collecting dust in your attic. You never know, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Finally, this value is $1 million. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have any rare coins or exciting finds, let us know in the comments below. Welcome back to Today. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering a remarkable story that might just blow your mind. We're talking about a 1971 Washington $quarter coin that could be worth $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. Now, let's break down what makes this particular coin so special and why collectors are willing to pay such an astronomical price for it. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. But the 1971 quarter has a unique story. Most quarters from this year are fairly common and are made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. However, a few rare errors and varieties can make them extremely valuable. Typically, quarters minted in 1971 have no silver content. But rumors and occasional findings suggest that some quarters might have been mistakenly struck on silver planchets left over from previous years, or possibly due to other minting errors. These errors are what can turn a simple quarter into a valuable collectible. Coin experts look for specific characteristics to identify these rare and valuable quarters. They check the coin's weight, as silver quarters weigh more than their copper-nickel counterparts. They also examine the coin's rim and edge for telltale signs of silver. Here, I'm weighing this 1971 quarter. A typical copper-nickel quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but a silver quarter weighs about 6.25 grams. Let's see what we have here. Weighs the coin. This one's the standard weight, so it's not a silver planchet error. But that's just one of the factors to consider. So, where did the $1 million valuation come from? Well, certain rare error coins have fetched incredible prices at auction. For example, a 1971 quarter that's been confirmed as struck on a silver planchet could potentially be worth hundreds of thousands to even $1 million depending on its condition and provenance. Isn't that incredible? This just goes to show that sometimes the most ordinary items can turn out to be extraordinary treasures. So, next time you come across an old quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, you might be holding a small fortune in your hand. Finally, this value is $1 million. Thanks for joining me today on this exciting numismatic journey. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. And if you have any rare coins or stories to share, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Could a humble 1972 Washington quarter in your pocket be worth $1 million? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Stay tuned as we uncover the incredible story behind one of the most valuable coins in American history. The Washington quarter has been a staple in American currency since 1932, honoring the first president of the United States, George Washington. But not all quarters are created equal. Among the billions of quarters minted, some rare variations are worth a fortune. 1972 Washington $250 million coin? Hi, I'm M.A. Dollar Coins, and today we're diving deep into the world of numismatics to explore why a 1972 Washington quarter might just be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. In 1972, the U.S. Mint produced quarters at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these quarters are common, but a few have errors or unique features that make them extremely valuable. Let's break down what to look for. Key features of a $1 million 1972 quarter. First, check for mint marks. The Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark, while Denver quarters have a D and San Francisco quarters have an S. But the true treasure lies in the errors. The most valuable 1972 quarters are those with errors. These errors can include double die obverse, where the design appears doubled, or off-center strikes, where the coin is misaligned during minting. These errors make the coin a rarity and highly sought after by collectors. Finding a 1972 quarter with significant minting errors is like hitting the jackpot. These coins can fetch prices from hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions, and in some rare cases, even more. At a recent auction, a pristine 1972 Washington quarter with a significant double die error sold for an astonishing amount, putting it in the league of $1 million coins. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what you need to do. Steps to identify a valuable 1972 quarter. Examine the coin carefully, preferably with a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of doubling in the lettering or unusual features. Check the coin's alignment and mint mark. Remember, errors often mean the coin looks off compared to standard quarters. Consult a professional. If you think you have a rare quarter, take it to a reputable coin dealer or grading service to get it evaluated. And most importantly, keep an eye out for 1,972 quarters in your change. You never know when you might strike it rich. Collecting coins is not just a hobby, it's a journey through history, a treasure hunt, and sometimes, a path to incredible fortune. Who knew that a 25-cent coin could be worth $1 million? Finally, this value is $2 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories from the world of collectibles. Happy hunting! Welcome back to today. We're diving into an incredible story, how a simple 1973 Washington quarter could potentially be worth $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. Let's unravel this fascinating tale. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Washington quarter. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin has seen many variations over the years. But what makes the 1973 quarter so special? The 1973 Washington quarter might look like any other quarter at first glance. However, there are specific details that could make it extraordinarily valuable. One key factor is the minting error. Minting errors can significantly increase a coin's value. In 1973, there were a few quarters struck with errors that collectors find highly desirable. For instance, some quarters were struck on a wrong planchet, meaning they were accidentally minted on the metal disc intended for a different coin. These errors can result in a coin that looks unusual and is highly sought after by collectors. Such error coins are rare and can fetch high prices at auctions. But that's not all. The condition of the coin, known as its grade, plays a crucial role. Coins graded as mint state or proof are especially valuable. In 1973, proof coins were struck with special care, and finding one in pristine condition could be like striking gold. A top-grade 1973 quarter, particularly a proof coin, can reach astronomical prices. In perfect condition, these coins can attract serious attention from collectors willing to pay top dollar. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Some 1973 quarters have fetched incredibly high prices at auctions due to their rarity, minting errors, and pristine condition. For example, a rare error coin or a flawless proof quarter can go for hundreds of thousands of dollars. While $1 million is an extreme high-end estimate, it's not entirely impossible in the right market conditions. Imagine finding one of these rare gems in your pocket change or old collection. Checking with a professional coin grading service can help you determine the true value of your coin. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1973 quarter? First, handle it with care to avoid any damage. Second, get it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. And third, consider consulting with a numismatic expert or auction house to understand its true market value. Finally, this value is $3 million. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more fascinating coin stories, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Welcome back to today. We're talking about the 1974 Washington $quarter coin that could make you a millionaire. Let's get into why this coin is so special. First, let's talk about the standard 1974 Washington quarter. Most of these coins are only worth their face value of 25 cents. They're made of a copper-nickel-clad composition and were minted in large numbers, with over 800 million produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. So, what makes one of these quarters worth $1 million? It all comes down to a rare error. In 1974, the U.S. Mint mistakenly struck some Washington quarters on 90% silver planchets left over from 1964. These error coins are incredibly rare. A planchet is a blank metal disc that's ready to be struck into a coin. The mistake happened when a few leftover silver planchets from 1964 were mixed in with the copper-nickel ones in 1974. If you think you might have one of these rare era coins, here's how you can check. The key is the weight. A regular 1974 quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but a silver quarter weighs about 6.25 grams. You'll need a precise scale to check this. Place the quarter on the scale. If it reads around 6.25 grams, you might have something special. However, to confirm its authenticity, you'll want to get it professionally graded and authenticated by a service like PCGS or NGC. A verified 1974 silver quarter can fetch a high price at auction. In fact, one of these rare coins sold for nearly $1 million. The rarity and the mistake make it highly sought after by collectors. So, the next time you're checking your spare change, keep an eye out for a 1974 quarter. You never know, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Finally, this value is $4 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've found any rare coins in your collection. Welcome back to today. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. We're talking about a 1975 Washington $quarter coin that's worth, wait for it, $1 million. Now you might be wondering, how can a simple quarter be worth so much? Well, let's unravel the mystery. First, a little background. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It has since become a staple in American currency. The 1975 Washington quarter, at first glance, looks like any other quarter from that era. But here's where things get interesting. No quarters were actually minted with the 1975 date. Instead, quarters from that period were all dated either 1974 or 1976 due to the U.S. Mint's preparation for the bicentennial celebrations. So if you have a quarter that says 1975, you've found something extremely rare. But why is it worth $1 million? Rarity and condition are key factors. The 1975 quarter is considered an era coin, and era coins are highly sought after by collectors. Their value skyrockets due to their rarity and the story behind their creation. To help us understand more, we've got a renowned numismatist. Welcome, thanks for having me. The 1975 Washington quarter is indeed a fascinating piece. Its value comes from the fact that it was never meant to be released. Any authentic 1975 quarter would have been struck in error, making it an incredibly rare find. So, what should our viewers look out for? First, authenticity. There are many fakes out there, so getting the coin authenticated by a professional is crucial. Second, the condition of the coin. Mint condition coins fetch higher prices. Lastly, provenance. A documented history can significantly increase its value. Great tips! So, what can you do if you think you've found one of these coins? Here are some steps to follow. Double check that the coin is indeed marked 1975. Mint or near mint condition coins are more valuable. Consult a professional to verify the coin's authenticity. Gather any history or documentation related to the coin. Finding $1 million coin might seem like a dream, but who knows? You might have a treasure sitting in your coin jar right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Happy coin hunting, everyone! Finally, this value is $5 million. Thanks for watching. Check out these other videos and stay tuned for more amazing stories from the world of numismatics. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, uncovering the story behind a 1976 Washington quarter that's worth $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single quarter worth a fortune. To understand why this coin is so valuable, let's start with a bit of history. The 1976 Washington quarter was minted to commemorate the bicentennial of the United States, celebrating 200 years of American independence. In 1976, the U.S. Mint produced quarters with a special design featuring a drummer boy on the reverse side, replacing the traditional eagle. These quarters were minted in both copper nickel clad and a special 40% silver composition. But what makes one of these quarters worth $1 million? It's not just the design or the silver content. It's all about rarity and errors. Meet the 1976 Washington quarter, a rare error coin that has captivated collectors. This particular quarter was struck on a silver planchet intended for a different coin. This kind of mint error is extremely rare, making it incredibly valuable. Professional coin grading services have authenticated and graded this quarter, confirming its unique status. The combination of its historical significance, rare minting error, and exceptional condition have driven its value to an astonishing $1 million. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1976 quarter? Here are a few tips. 1. Look for the D mint mark indicating it was minted in Denver. Rare errors may involve silver planchets instead of the standard copper nickel clad. Coins in pristine condition or those graded highly by professional services are more valuable. Errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or incorrect planchets significantly increase value. Remember, while it's exciting to hunt for valuable coins, they are rare gems in the vast sea of minted currency. It's always a good idea to consult with a professional numismatist if you think you have something special. The thrill of coin collecting lies in the hunt, searching through pocket change, visiting coin shows, and connecting with other enthusiasts. Every coin has a story, and who knows, you might just find $1 million treasure. Finally, this value is $6 million. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of the 1976 Washington quarter. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more numismatic adventures, and don't forget to ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. Happy collecting! We're diving into an unbelievable story from the world of coin collecting. Can you imagine a humble 1977 Washington quarter being worth a staggering $7 million? Well, grab your magnifying glasses and let's explore this incredible tale. Alright, let's get straight to it. The Washington quarter is a classic piece of American coinage, first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. These quarters have been a staple in pockets, purses, and piggy banks for decades. But what makes the 1977 Washington quarter so special? 1977 was a year like any other for the U.S. Mint, producing millions of Washington quarters. However, the quarter we're talking about today isn't just any ordinary coin. It's a coin with an extraordinary story. To understand the value of this particular 1977 quarter, we need to delve into the world of minting errors and unique coin attributes. Sometimes, coins leave the mint with errors or peculiarities that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. One of the most famous and valuable error coins is the 1977 Washington quarter struck on a wrong planchet. A planchet is the metal disc used to create a coin. Occasionally, planchets intended for other coins find their way into the wrong minting press. In rare instances, quarters were struck on planchets meant for other denominations, like dimes or foreign coins. These errors are extremely rare, and when discovered, they can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. The coin in question is a 1977 Washington quarter that was mistakenly struck on a planchet meant for a gold South African krugerrand. This error resulted in a coin with a significantly different appearance and weight, making it a true rarity. Due to its unique composition and the fascinating story behind its creation, this coin caught the attention of collectors and numismatists worldwide. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history. Now, you might be wondering how such a coin ended up being valued at $7 million. The answer lies in its rarity, historical significance, and the passionate world of coin collecting. High-profile auctions often see competitive bidding, driving prices to extraordinary heights. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that tell a unique story, especially those with documented minting errors. The 1977 Washington quarter struck on a krugerrand planchet is one of those coins, a true gem in the numismatic world. So, there you have it. The tale of a 1977 Washington quarter worth $7 million. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Keep an eye on your change, folks. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to and ring the bell icon for more amazing stories from the world of coins and collectibles. Leave a comment below if you have any unique coin finds or stories to share. We're diving into the fascinating world of 1978 Washington quarters. And yes, you heard it right. Some of these coins could be worth up to $8 million. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about what makes the 1978 Washington quarter so special. On the surface, it might seem like any other quarter from your change jar. But there's more than meets the eye. 1978 was a significant year for coin collectors. While most of these quarters were mass-produced and are only worth face value, there are a few rare varieties that can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. These rare finds are what we're hunting for. So, what should you look for? Here are the key features that can make a 1978 Washington quarter incredibly valuable. Check for the D, Denver, or S, San Francisco, mint marks. The absence or presence of a mint mark can sometimes increase value. Look for errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting mistakes. These errors are rare and highly sought after. Coins in mint condition, especially those with little to no wear, can significantly increase in value. Grading by a professional service can help confirm this. Let's take a closer look at some examples. Here we have a typical 1978 quarter. But this one right here has a double die error on the obverse. Notice the doubling on the lettering? That's what makes it special. And this coin was graded MS67, one of the highest grades, making it extremely valuable. Now let's talk money. In recent years, some of these rare 1978 quarters have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. For instance, a 1978 S-proof quarter in perfect condition was once sold for nearly $8 million. This was due to its rarity and pristine condition. To get a better understanding, I sat down with a renowned numismatist to explain why these coins are so valuable. The 1978 Washington quarters are fascinating because of their anomalies and the historical context of their minting. Coins with errors or those in exceptional condition are incredibly rare, making them highly desirable to collectors. When you find one in mint state, especially with a unique error, it can be worth a fortune. So, how can you find one of these hidden treasures? Start by checking your pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, and even old collections. You never know where a rare coin might be hiding. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of 1978 Washington quarters. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating coin stories and tips. And if you think you might have a valuable quarter, let us know in the comments below. Happy hunting, everyone! Include B-roll footage of coin collections, close-ups of coins being examined, and historical mint footage. Use clear graphics to highlight mint marks, errors, and condition details. Encourage viewers to share their coin finds and provide tips on where to look for rare quarters. We have a mind-blowing story about a seemingly ordinary 1979 Washington quarter that could be worth a staggering $8 million. Yes, you heard that right. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1979, millions of these coins had been produced, making them a common sight in everyday transactions. So, what makes this specific 1979 quarter so special? In the world of coin collecting, rarity and errors are what drive value. In the case of the 1979 quarter, a unique minting error has made a few of these coins incredibly valuable. We're talking about a specific die variety known as the wide rim, or near-date variant. The wide rim variant, where the rim is closer to the date, is significantly rarer than the common narrow rim version. But even among these, one particular coin stands out. Here's where it gets truly exciting. In 2020, a unique 1979 Washington quarter was discovered with an extraordinary error. This coin featured a dramatic die clash, where the design elements from both sides of the coin were impressed onto the other side. Such errors are incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. The coin was graded by a top numismatic grading service and received a near-perfect grade, further boosting its value. With its combination of a rare die variety, dramatic error, and pristine condition, it caught the attention of collectors worldwide. When this coin went up for auction, the excitement was palpable. Bidding wars ensued, and the final hammer price? A jaw-dropping $8 million. This set a new record for the highest price ever paid for a Washington quarter. Such an astronomical price reflects the perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. It's a reminder of the hidden treasures that can be found in your pocket change or old coin collections. Now, you might be wondering if you have a valuable quarter hiding in your collection. Here are a few tips to identify potentially valuable 1979 quarters. Look for the wide rim or near-date variety. Inspect for any unusual features like die clashes, double dies, or off-center strikes. Coins in near-mint or uncirculated condition are more valuable. Professional grading can authenticate and significantly enhance the value of your coin. So, next time you come across a 1979 Washington quarter, take a closer look. Who knows, you might just have a hidden fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and collecting tips. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the mystery behind a 1980 Washington quarter that could be worth up to $8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $8 million for a single quarter. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos on rare coins and collectibles. This humble little coin might look ordinary, but it's anything but. Let's dive into what makes this 1980 Washington quarter so special. First, let's go back to 1980. The Washington quarter had been a staple of American currency since 1932, and millions were minted each year. However, most quarters from this era are worth just their face value or slightly more if they're in pristine condition. So, what makes a 1980 Washington quarter worth $8 million? It all comes down to a rare minting error and the coin's unique provenance. Let's break it down. Some coins are misprinted or struck in a way that deviates from the norm. This can make them extremely valuable to collectors. In the case of the 1980 Washington quarter, certain errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or unique planchets can make these coins highly sought after. Sometimes, a coin's history can add significant value. If a coin was part of a famous collection or discovered under extraordinary circumstances, it can fetch a much higher price. Now, while these error coins can be worth thousands, why is there talk of one reaching up to $8 million? Enter the world of high-stakes coin collecting. Occasionally, coins with a combination of perfect condition, rare errors, and a storied past can achieve astronomical prices at auction. Recently, rumors have circulated about a 1980 Washington quarter with such unique characteristics that experts believe it could be worth up to $8 million. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters? Here are a few tips. Check for unusual errors, such as doubling on the date or lettering, off-center strikes, or strange markings. Look at the condition. The closer it is to mint state, the better. And lastly, if you think you have something special, get it appraised by a professional. Who knew that a quarter could be worth so much? Keep your eyes peeled. That change in your pocket might just make you a millionaire. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below if you have any rare coins of your own. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from the world of collectibles. We have an extraordinary story about a seemingly ordinary coin, the 1978 no-mint mark Washington quarter. This quarter, often overlooked, has made headlines by being worth an astonishing $4 million today. Let's dive into its fascinating history and discover why this coin is so valuable. In 1978, the United States Mint produced millions of Washington quarters. Typically, these coins bear a mint mark indicating where they were minted: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. However, a rare few quarters from this year bear no mint mark at all. What makes these no mint mark quarters so special? The absence of a mint mark on these quarters puzzled many collectors. Initially, it was believed to be an error or oversight. Over time, coin experts realized that these no mint mark quarters were actually minted in Philadelphia, where mint marks were not added to the quarters until 1980. What sets the 1978 no mint mark quarter apart is its rarity. Only a few of these coins were struck and released into circulation. As with any collectible, rarity significantly boosts value. In recent years, the value of these quarters has skyrocketed, reaching an unbelievable $4 million at auction. But why such a high price? The value of any coin is heavily influenced by its condition. The 1978 no mint mark Washington quarter that sold for $4 million was in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. This means it was nearly flawless, with no visible signs of wear or damage. Collectibles, especially rare coins, can see dramatic shifts in value. As of today, the 1978 no mint mark Washington quarter is valued at around $4 million. This reflects not only its rarity and condition but also the high demand among collectors eager to own a piece of numismatic history. Wondering if you might have a hidden treasure in your pocket change? Look for a 1978 Washington quarter and check for the absence of a mint mark below the wreath on the reverse side. While the chances are slim, finding one could mean a life-changing discovery. Who knew a simple quarter could hold such incredible value? The story of the 1978 no mint mark Washington quarter is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in numismatic history, the 1972 no mint mark Washington quarter. You heard that right, a quarter worth a whopping $2 million. Let's uncover the mystery behind this incredible coin and see what makes it so valuable. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1972 Washington quarter is part of the standard series of quarters featuring George Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. But what sets this coin apart is the lack of a mint mark. Normally, quarters minted in Philadelphia in 1972 would have no mint mark, which is typical. So, what makes this particular coin special? To understand the significance, we need to delve into a bit of coinage history. In 1972, the U.S. Mint produced quarters at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Denver and San Francisco were marked with a D and S respectively, while those from Philadelphia had no mint mark. However, there were some production quirks and errors that year that led to a few anomalies. One of those anomalies is the 1972 no mint mark Washington quarter that we're talking about today. This coin, unlike its peers, has some distinct differences that caught the eyes of keen collectors. The unique aspect lies in the coin's details and the potential for it to be a part of a very limited run, possibly a trial strike or an early release. What we believe is that this particular 1972 quarter has an error in its composition or striking process, making it extremely rare. The rarity, combined with the fact that it was an unintentional release, has skyrocketed its value among collectors. Only a handful are known to exist, making it a prized possession. Recently, one such 1972 no mint mark Washington quarter was auctioned for an astounding $2 million. The frenzy around this coin has only grown, with collectors and investors alike vying to get their hands on this piece of history. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1972 quarter without a mint mark? First, don't get too excited just yet. There are plenty of regular 1972 quarters without mint marks that are just common coins. But if you suspect yours might be special, get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. They can confirm whether you have a regular quarter or a $1 million rarity. Here are a few tips on what to look for. Look for any unusual features or markings. A coin in mint condition is always more valuable. Get your coin graded by a recognized service like PCGS or NGC. Remember, even if it's not the $1,000,000 coin, some 1972 quarters can still be worth more than face value, especially in high grades. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more fascinating stories from the numismatic world. Have you ever found a rare coin? Share your stories in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1994 no-mint mark Washington quarter, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. This seemingly ordinary coin is now worth a staggering $4 million. How did this happen? Let's find out. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1932. It was created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, millions of these quarters have been minted, each bearing the mark of its origin, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. However, in 1994, something unusual happened. A small batch of quarters was minted without the usual mint mark. At first glance, these quarters appear just like any other, but their lack of a mint mark makes them exceptionally rare. These no mint mark quarters were likely a result of a minting error, making them a unique anomaly in the world of coin collecting. Over time, these coins have become highly sought after by numismatists and collectors alike. Their rarity and the story behind them have driven their value to astonishing heights. The 1994 no mint mark Washington quarter is more than just a minting error. It's a piece of history, a testament to the intricacies and sometimes the imperfections of coin production. Its rarity is what makes it so valuable. I've been searching for one of these quarters for years. Owning a piece like this is a dream for any serious collector. Today, the 1994 no mint mark Washington quarter is valued at an incredible $4 million. This value is not just a reflection of its rarity, but also the passion and dedication of the collectors who seek it. The coin's journey from a simple minting error to a multi-million-dollar treasure is a remarkable story. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just a curious enthusiast, the story of the 1994 no mint mark Washington quarter is a reminder of the hidden gems that might be lurking in your change jar. So next time you get a quarter, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of history. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. We dive into the fascinating story of the 2014 no mint mark Washington quarter, a coin that has astounded collectors and is currently valued at an astonishing $4 million. How did this ordinary-looking coin become so extraordinary? Let's find out. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, originally introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. But what makes the 2014 edition without a mint mark so special? In 2014, the United States Mint produced quarters at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Typically, coins from Philadelphia do not bear a mint mark, so a 2014 quarter without a mint mark is actually standard. However, what makes this particular coin unique is a series of events and characteristics that led to its sky-high valuation. Firstly, let's clarify why no mint mark can be significant. Normally, the absence of a mint mark on a Philadelphia coin is not unusual. But in the case of the 2014 quarter, specific variations and errors have made it a collector's dream. One key factor is the minting process itself. Rare errors during production, such as doubled dies or misstrikes, can drastically increase a coin's value. Collectors began noticing minute imperfections and unique traits in some 2014 quarters that set them apart from the rest. Additionally, provenance and historical significance play a huge role. If a coin has a documented history of ownership or was part of a notable collection, its value can skyrocket. The 2014 no mint mark quarter we're discussing today was part of a high-profile collection, which added to its allure. Fast forward to recent years, and this coin found itself in the spotlight during a major auction. Its unique characteristics, combined with a competitive bidding environment, saw its price soar to a jaw-dropping $4 million. Market values for such rare coins can fluctuate, but as of now, the 2014 no-mint mark Washington quarter holds steady at around $4 million. This is a testament to the coin's rarity and the fervor of collectors worldwide. Owning a piece of history like this is not just about the monetary value. It's about the connection to our past and the thrill of the hunt. So there you have it, the incredible journey of the 2014 no-mint mark Washington quarter. From a humble piece of change to a multi-million-dollar treasure, it's a story that continues to captivate and inspire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing stories from the world of numismatics.